Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I posted a video a minute ago regarding an attack, the Russians claim, conducted by the Ukrainian forces using HIMARS long-range missile launching systems to hit in Olenivka, a town where the Russians had some of the Azov battalion prisoners held, killing about 57 or 53 of them and injuring 74 more. So there were, exactly here, 53 and 75 injured. The Ukrainians claim that it was not them, but they say it was the Russians who destroyed the target. Somehow the Russians became very effective in their hitting pinpointed targets, where the other team always says that we are perfect with the HIMARS pinpointed surgical. That's the term they use, surgical. But the Russians are 25% accuracy according to the Ukrainians. But in this case, the Russians were perfect surgical. So the fact is 53 prisoners were blown up and 75 in critical condition, plus about 13 guards. So we have again Azov battalion in business here. I remember those prisoners were caught, surrendered in Azovstal in Mariupol from the Azov battalion. Those ones who came out, they didn't surrender, came out, and then they went into the occupied territories. They were not taken prisoners. That's how the euphemism these guys use. So this article, where we have Azov battalion again, is going to show its true colors pretty soon. It's from Ukrainska Pravda. And this is from today, 29th of July 2022. The title reads, Azov, quote unquote, announces a hunt for everyone involved in mass murder of prisoners in Olenivka. That's the place. Units of the Azov Regiment announced a hunt for all those involved in the mass murder of Ukrainian prisoners of war in Olenivka on 29th of July. Maybe you have to look closer than you think, and you don't have to look forward east. Maybe you should look west or around you, left and right. Azov battalion. I'm just giving a suggestion. I don't know who blew them up, but if the Russians did it, what are they going to say? Collateral damage. Oh, oops, my bad. Like the Americans did with the Chinese embassy in 1999 in Belgrade. Oops, my bad. Smart bomb for smart, not so smart guys with a joystick and with the buttons. So that was a bad move. It was an accident. So the Russians could claim accident here, can they? No? Okay. Just trying to be fair. If I can make mistakes, you can make mistakes. If your mistakes are forgiven, your mistakes should be also forgiven. All right. Source, Andrei Biletsky, founder of the Azov Regiment. No, Biletsky, founder of the Azov Regiment and leader of the National Corps Party, said this on Telegram. A quote from Biletsky regarding the attack on the penal colony in Olenivka, where our comrades from Azovstal are located. Last night, the Russians killed some of the captured Azov fighters. The Russian command has framed the mass killing of prisoners as the action of the Ukrainian army. The soldiers of the Azov Regiment had been transferred to a separate building. It is already obvious that this was a pre-planned act by a country for which the concept of officers' honor is unknown, much the less compliance with the Geneva Conventions and the rules, laws and customs of war. I, on behalf of the Azov units, announce, and this is our bolded, announce a hunt for everyone involved in the mass murder. Every rank and file actor and every organizer, regardless of their position and location, will bear responsibility. Wherever you hide, you will be found and exterminated. Ooh, that was a very tough word used by some other people. Exterminating the beep. So remember, man, you have to pick your words carefully, because you already have like 5 strikes against you and your battalion, and you're called Nazis, and you use words like extermination. Man. But, you know, sometimes, you know, it comes from within. You can't help it, if you know what I mean. Details. According to Bieletsky, the Ukrainian military is collecting information about the victims and perpetrators of this war crime. Background. On the morning of 29th July, Russian propaganda sources reported the shelling of a penal colony in Olenivka, Donetsk Oblast, where Ukrainian prisoners are being held. Ukrainska Pravda sources have emphasized that the attack on the Ukrainians was inflicted by Russia. In the other video, I discussed what I thought about who's what's what, where, when. And the why I'm surprised is this. They could both lie. But as I said before, if the Russians can do this and they can stage such thing, then the other ones can also do that, because they're still human and they're in the war. Okay? That's the thing. Let's accept that. It's not only this side is the bad, this side is the good. And then the second one, I'm very concerned with the accuracy of this surgical extermination of these prisoners. It's when the Russians, as I said, they shoot their missiles, they launch their missile, they hit only wrong targets, only civilians, maybe because they want, I don't know, but it's just they hit wrong, they just hit in the neighborhoods of nothing, where there's nobody there but cows, cats and dogs. They've, as I said, 25% according to the Ukrainians accuracy, but this one is right there, and they move these people from one location to another. Could it be the other guys wanted this guy is dead, so they don't talk? That's possible. That's war, and that's humans involved in a war, so everything is possible. The important ones, or whatever they were able to vet, they were taken to Russia, so it's a little bit harder for this kind of accidents. Those are the ones that are right now, there's not a fan, talked to. The thing is, it's unfortunate that these guys died, especially like this. It's not an honorable death, and I feel sorry for them being played, but it's 53 plus 75 plus another 13, compared with tens of thousands that already died in this stupidity, and so many refugees, and we see all that impact because our weasels, who are our handlers actually, instead of being our elected officials and our servants, because they are our public servants, they are our leaders. They are in control of us, and that's not how it works in a democracy. We got things upside down all of a sudden about, I don't know, 50 years. We are not their subjects. They are over there because they do a job that we send them to do. They are our employees. But we forgot that. Right now it's the other way. When Biden or whatever speaks, we're all like, oh my God, he treats us like garbage when he's asked questions by the mass media, which should work in our behalf, right? Keeping their feet to the fire. But no. And when they ask them questions, they are rude, and they are, like, you bother me. I have a meeting. I have to go to the toilet right now. You're just, bother me. That's how they act, those public servants. Why? Because they know how the system is. So nevertheless, these guys are dead. Sorry, we're going to find out who killed them. Never, because there will always be, no, you did it, no, you did it, they did it, and so on. The fact is, they're... Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart. And the Azov battalion is going to get back in business. We're going to catch some more than we, the Russians. Look for the truth and be just.